Hi, today I'm gonna speak about Fee2 cups. The cup is from Germany. The owner who developed this cup, she's a doctor, and she told me some information about the cup. It's a USP 6 or 4, I'm not too sure, platinum silicone, which is the highest silicone you can actually use, and I would say easily that it's the safest silicone. So if you see a platinum silicone, a menstrual cup says that it's made with platinum silicone, then you can know straight away that it's going to be a safe silicone. But to be honest, most of the German cups, which produced and made in Germany, they are usually, really high standards, so really good ones. And back to the cups. And one more thing. She said that the cup is being annealed. It's ANNEAL. That's how you spell it. Sorry, I really never use this word, so I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. That's why I spelled it. So instead of 4 hours, it's been done for 12 hours, which means that all the bad things or something. Anyway, I don't know how does it work. So the main thing is you're gonna get the best quality of the silicone and the safest one. With this procedure, it's gonna give you even better quality of silicone. I think that's what it means. So back to the sizes. As you can see, there is 2 sizes, and you can see the color difference. The lighter one is the classic, the darker one is the sport. And there is a size 1 and there is a size 2. So, and difference between the sport and classic, you can see. But I would say that the classic is not that soft. So I would say that the classic is a good medium firm cup, and the sport one is not the how you say, not the stiffest one, not the the hardest one. I don't really know how to explain, but you know what I mean. So for example, if I would have to compare it with the U-MEC cup crystal, this would be much softer than that one. So you know what I mean. And so I just nearly started to speak Hungarian in this video, so I actually did. So back to the cup. Inside the cup you can see the size, the size 2 there is 2, and size 1 you can find a 1. And it says made in Germany. And also I would like to, there is something in a button what I can't read even if I die. No, I can't read it. No. Anyway, back to the cup. It has quite good grip rings, as you can see. Of course it's more pronounced, stronger or pronounced on the sport one. And the stem is quite stretchy, especially on the classic one, but it's really good, so it's not gonna snap possibly. And with the sport one, it's not as stretchy, but it's still very good. The ball is just a strong hard ball, but you can still squeeze it, so it's good. And if you want, you can cut it, below the ball, and you still got something to hang off. Or between the body of the cup and the ball, there is like a 5 millimeters or half a centimeter silicone what you can cut. So you can actually cut the cup safely. The whole stem safely without cutting in the cup, so you're not gonna damage the body of the cup itself. So you can see that the rim is like, I don't know, it's quite good. So I wouldn't say the rim is very, very pronounced. It's just really good. But when it comes to cleaning this cup, it's not as super easy. You have to make sure that below, there is the camera actually, so below the bowl there is like a hole, so you have to make sure after each use that you clean that area really well as well. And end of the stem there is a tiny ball, as you can see on the end of the stem there is a tiny ball, and there is a hole inside the tiny ball as well, so you have to clean that one well as well. there is 4 air holes, and they are same size on the small and the large as well. I mean the size 1 and size 2 as well. So the air holes are quite good and they work very well. I mean, it's not creating a very strong suction, so it's really good. I just remember that I didn't tell all these details in the Hungarian video. Never mind, you might mention in the comments, but it's still okay. I can, you know, it's easier to answer in the Hungarian one than the English one. You know, if there is any question or something, I just feel more brave to answer to the Hungarian one. Anyway, the pouch is quite good. I like it. So I think it's cotton, but so this was the Fee2 cup, and to be honest, when I first seen the picture of it, I thought I didn't really think too much good about it because it looked weird. I mean, I never seen, you know, a cup with this bowl or something, so I just didn't really understand the meaning. I mean, you know, why it has to be like that. Then I tried it, and it's really good. You know, my cervix is more like lower, and I used to not even try to use the stem, but because I had, you know, most of my viewers are Hungarian, and he had many questions that can I use this cup with the high cervix and stuff like that. And I decided I'm gonna start to, you know, try the stem as well. And I tried, and I realized that it's really good. It's really helpful. So, you know, if you got really high cervix, you can use this, because with the cup, you know, with the stem and the cup itself, so even the cup itself is longer than normal, you know, size small and size large, and it's perfect for high cervix. And because the end of the stem there is this little tiny ball, you can get a good grip, so you will be able to, you know, get the cup lower easily without snapping the stem. And if you got like, you know, medium low cervix or low, and you're still using longer cups, you know, you can cut this one and you can grab the ball, and the ball is really helpful as well. So now I understand, and it really makes sense, and I think it's very clever. It's really very, very clever. From my experience, if the silicone, especially the silicone, but actually all the German, you know, the German cups which actually made in Germany and everything, they are really good, high quality, really high quality. And you know, I really love the companies, I mean brands, which owners are either doctors, or I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm just trying, you might gonna start to laugh at me. Gynecologist? I hope I pronounced it well. I really hope. If not, then, well, I'm gonna practice it. Anyway, so I really like, you know, whose owners are on the medical field, because, I mean, I don't mind if you know, the owner is not, but for some reason, it gives me a reassurance. But it doesn't mean that, you know, the cup is gonna be perfect or something, because I know people who, I mean, owners who are not in the medical field, and the cups are amazing, absolutely amazing, one of my favorite and stuff like that. So it doesn't have to be, but I just like it, you know. It's just like my personal habit. I don't know, it's just a stupid habit, I guess, but for some reason I straight away trust those companies. Anyway, so just to remind you, 2 different sizes, 2 different stiffness, excellent quality, and really, really good for high cervix for sure, but actually even for medium low. And that's it. So these were the Fee2 cups, and these are from Germany, and I can really recommend it because I tried it and I like it. And now comes the Nono time. And he was patiently waiting right by my side all this way. I just didn't want to, you know, drag himself on the video and stuff, so that's why I paused this for a second.